Oh my god, how good does this feel? It's like slipping into a hot bubble bath with a glass of champagne and a cigar. Oh gosh, my baby's back. Now I know what you're thinking. That bugger said he wouldn't ride the Harley while there was salt on the road. Well, yes, I did. But look at the day. It's bloody gorgeous. The Harley's being serviced. She's freshly MOT'd. She's sitting in the garage saying, please ride me. And who am I to say no? Unfortunately, I have to go and get some petroleum. A super unleaded, I do believe. And then once that's done, I have a story. It is a story about the Harley Davidson and about Triumph Northeast. And I'm not happy. Stay tuned, peeps. Well, that was a relatively painless fill-up. Super unleaded. Anyway, talking about the Harley service, as I mentioned previously, Harley Davidson Newcastle has closed down, disappeared, vanished. I actually found out that what happened was the two guys that own the Harley dealership and the Triumph dealership, they wanted to amalgamate the two. They wanted to keep the Triumphs under the same roof as the Harleys. Apparently Harley Davidson turned around and says, no, you're not doing that. What is this twonker doing? Apparently they turned around and says, you're not doing that. And turned up one Thursday morning and took all the bikes away. I'm sure there must be more to it than that, but you know, I mean, this day and age, upkeep on the showroom can't be cheap, and I guess running everything under one roof obviously makes a lot more business sense. My God, mate, why don't you just get out and walk? It'd be quicker. Jeez. Anyway, I rang Triumph just to see where Harley was at the time, and they told us it was gone. But they did tell us that they were carrying out Harley services. So I thought, fair enough, book it in, let them handle it. And okay, the first week, Monday I rang them, booked it in for the Tuesday, the following day. Oh, this bloke is doing my head in. And he said, if we can get it done on the Tuesday, we will, but the work's booked in for the Wednesday. So I thought, oh, that sounds good. I'll have it back in a few days, no problem. So, good as the word, come in on Tuesday, picked it up, and then I didn't hear a dicky bird all week. Which was a little bit frustrating. So anyway, the following Monday, so this is a week later, I rang them, said, oi ye, where's me bike? Oh, Jesus. Dial him. Mr. Still waiting for the paperwork to come through. So I'm like, alright, okay, so when can I expect it? So the chap said, we'll have it with you Wednesday or Thursday. A little bit vague, but okay. So Wednesday arrived, nothing. Thursday arrived, nothing. Bearing in mind this is the second week. So I get home Thursday afternoon, straight on the phone, not too happy by any means. Where's my bike? Still waiting for the paperwork to come through, mate. Hang on a second, I'll check. It's on the showroom floor, which I didn't cotton at the time, but more of that later. So he comes back. Yes, everything's done, got the paperwork for you. Can I ask you to pay the bill? Yes, of course. So I pays the bill, he says, right, it'll be with you tomorrow afternoon. Anyway, they deliver it on the Friday morning. So this is 10 days later, remember, from the day they picked it up. John, the chap who delivered, a great guy. I talked to him for ages. He had plenty of time for us, telling us all about Harleys and whatever. I was telling him I was thinking about doing some mods, and apparently, well, he had a guy's bike on the truck with the same mods that I wanted, drag bars and a big new air cleaner. So he says, come and have a look. So I had a chat with him on the van and everything. Great guy. Anyway, he tootled off. I went back to the Harley, which was parked on the drive. And actually I'm going to pull over here, which was parked on the drive. Went to pull it in, and it was that point, oh, I'll get it in the sun. It was at that point I noticed the scratches. I very much doubt you'll actually be able to see them on the camera. Actually, I can barely see them myself. They're not huge or by any means, but they're still scratches. It's still marks on my bike that weren't there previously. So it's right here. No, you can't see them. There. There's one there. There. Basically, what it looks like to me is some guy with an open jacket with a zip toggle on and off the bike. You know what I mean? Scratching the tank. So with this, I was extremely pissed, as you can imagine, but how do you prove something like that? In all honesty, I can't even remember if the scratches were there before. They possibly could have been, but considering how funny I am about this bike, I most certainly doubt it. So anyway, I was spitting blood over that, and then I cottoned on. The guy mentioned the bike was in the showroom. Why the hell is a customer's bike on the showroom floor? And why is it sitting there for 10 fucking days? I'll tell you why. Because it makes the showroom look good. So the fact that it's a customer's bike, just let all your customers have a sit on and what have you. That must be where those scratches have come from. Somebody sitting on the bike with a jacket open. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have done it, because every time I get on the bike I'm going to ride it, some jacket's zipped up. Anyway, I puts the bike in the garage, goes in the house with the paperwork, looks at the paperwork, and the work was actually carried out the following day that they picked it up, which means they've had the thing for 9 days sitting there. The only thing I can assume, I can gather from that, is, like I say, they've had it sitting on the showroom floor as a nice big attention grabber, which, let's face it, it's a rocker C. You don't see many of them about. So it's going to do the showroom quite a bit of good, is it? I think it is. Anyway, that's the only thing I can assume. Why else the hell would they keep a customer's bike? So yes, I was pissing nails, I can tell you. I was absolutely bloody foaming. But what do? You go in, you kick up force, you raise a ruckus. What good's that going to do? The only thing I can do to show protest is not use them again. I've had 3 Triumphs. I've had this Harley from under the same roof. I've had God knows how many bits and bobs of clothing from them, and bike work done by them. No more. I'm not going to put up with that kind of crap. Anyway, I'll calm down. Now, if you're watching this and you use Northeast Triumph and they're good to you and you do everything right, then that's great. That's great for you. I'm really pleased for you. To be honest, everything they did for me before now has been top notch. But this is not something I'm going to put up with. No chance. And I've actually just noticed there's a bunch of scratches on the fucking mirror as well. How the hell did they get on there? Jesus Christ. Anyway. So if you use Northeast Triumph, don't have a go at us. Because I'm basing everything on this one use, and I'm sorry, you do me wrong once, and you only do me wrong once. I will not use them again. That's my rant. I'm really starting to get riled again, so I'm going to pack it in. And I'm going to let you go. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to chill out. And I'm going to sit back on my Harley Davidson. And I'm going to have some fun before the sun goes down. Oh, and that's the sun blasting in your eyes. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I'll let you go. I'm going to enjoy the noise and the rest of the night. Tool pip chaps. Catch you next time. See ya.